Shalom, wanting to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rechak Kodash. Forgive me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wabrakatama unto the elect. This is your brother Gabar from the Great Millstone, Dallas branch. All right, and tonight, all right, is today was these people's New Year's Eve. As tonight, when the clock strikes 12, will be 2026. These people celebrating New Year's, all right, which is not really the new year, as we're in the middle of, where everything's dying, fall, all right, the leaves are falling, everything's, falling away, dying, okay, and then ultimately, you got winter, okay, and spring. All right, spring, when life comes into the earth, when newness actually is here, that's the actual New Year's. All right. But obviously this world doesn't do that. They celebrate, after the tradition of their fathers, okay, and after pagan idols, which New Year's celebrating and everything is pagan idol worship. Okay. Now, even just a quick Google search. All right, you can go on Google, type in what New Year's goes back to. All right, now this is the AI overview. It says New Year's celebrations go back over 4,000 years to ancient Babylon, where the first New Year's resolutions, you see people, New Year, new me, this and that, just like, I'm about to get into a little bit. All right, but the whole New Year resolution with this year, next year I want this, whatever. I'm a different person, this and that. All right. Which these people are the same people. They're going to do the same things. They're wicked. Okay. They're not going to repent. Okay. But the whole New Year's resolution thing, that's where all of this is coming from. It says where the first New Year's resolutions were made during the 11-day spring festival, Akitu. It says around the March equinox, celebrate new life and kindly renewal. It says while many cultures like Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans had their own dates, the modern January 1st date stems from the Roman calendar established by the Julian calendar 45 BCE and later solidified by the Gregorian calendar 1582 for consistency, honoring the two-faced God. You see? So this whole thing with the New Year's resolution, celebrating this, all right, this January 1st shit, this is all what? You're honoring a God, a demon, okay? Because it's not of Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, you're not paying reverence and respect to the Lord, okay? These people are honoring something else. All right, as what are they doing tonight, man? They just doing a lot of wicked stuff. All right, you got a lot of people gonna blow their hand off tonight with a firework or get hit with one. All right, Slakia. Okay, but there's gonna be a lot of different stuff tonight. Drugs. All right, people on all these drugs tonight. Literally see them in their cars or right on the car, whatever. All right, drunk out their mind, whatever it is, man. All right, as they're honoring their God. All right, that's what it's about. That's why I wanted to read that. I'll finish it off. It says, honoring the two-faced God of beginnings, and the only power of beginning and ending is Yahweh Bashim Shai, Alpha and Omega. Okay, Yahweh. Before the day was is him. Okay. It says, two-faced God of beginnings, Janus. All right, you got January, right? Janus, who looked to past and future. All right, now I stop there, and that's basically the entire point, literally. Okay, and we know not to worship, no other power before the Lord. All right, but I want to grab this. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Right. You're not supposed to be worshiping any other power before Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, at all. Okay. You're not supposed to. All right, so everybody that's involved with this, oh man, what's your New Year's resolution? You know, well, how do you feel about that? You know, yeah, bro, these people, they're just, it's just idol worship at the end of the day. All right, and it's nothing new. We see it year after year. All right, and a lot of evil. People do a lot of evil tonight. You know, it's one of their holidays. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Lord's will, this was edifying. All right, we do not participate in the honoring of Janus. Okay, no Israelite should or is, and this is not the real New Year. The real New Year is in spring. All right, when life comes back into the earth, when the new actually is here. Okay, this is this the Gregorian calendar shit. All right, and now as the the 2026 as that number changes from 25 to 26. Ain't nothing wrong with, hey man, call all your how about your mouth shy that, got through another year to this point. Lord's will, he don't take the spirit off of you. He don't take the spirit off of me. We keep going. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that mentality. Okay. But what these people are doing, is complete bullshit. All right. They're getting into all manners of desires tonight. All right. All kinds of different pleasures and wickedness and drugs and all kind of stuff, man. All right. And their New Year's resolution, which they're not changed. These people ain't changing shit. They're all wicked. If anything, they're going farther in their wickedness. When this year I ain't really get to do this and that, so next year I really got to show my wickedness. Basically what they saying. Okay. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Shai for giving me spirit and power to make this lesson. It's the next time. Call me Asherallah Shalom.